In the bustling town, Aroundingtons lived a brave little mouse named Clancy. Clancy was known for his adventurous spirit and sharp wit, always navigating the narrow alleyways and hidden paths with ease. But Clancy had never faced a challenge as daunting as the one that lay ahead. One fateful evening, as Clancy was tuning into his favorite oldie station, a shadow loomed over the town. The residents whispered tales of a monstrous cat with many eyes, known as Nevermore. This cat was no ordinary feline. It was as large as a house, with eyes that glowed eerily in the dark. Legend said Nevermore could see into the souls of those who dared to cross its path, and its presence meant certain doom. Clancy, despite his fear, knew he had to act. He couldn't say goodbye to blue sky just yet. As he prepared for the inevitable confrontation, his best friend Andy, another courageous friend, and Anne joined him. We can't let Nevermore terrorize Aroundingtons. Together we can do this, Andy said, giving Clancy a reassuring nod. The twisting alleys outside the wall of the town. As they approached Nevermore's lair, the air grew colder and the shadows deeper. Clancy and Andy carefully plotted their approach, hoping to catch the monstrous cat off guard. But Nevermore was a cunning creature, and it was ready for them. With a deafening roar, Nevermore lunged up into its many eyes glowed with a sinister light, and its sharp claws flying through the air. Clancy and Andy dodged and weaved, their tiny hearts pounding in their chests. Keep yourself alive, Clancy, Andy shouted as they narrowly avoided a deadly swipe. The battle raged on, each moment feeling like an eternity. Clancy, using his quick thinking, devised a plan. He whispered to Andy, we need to snap back, get into backslide into the trap we set earlier. Andy nodded, understanding immediately. They began to taunt Nevermore, leading it towards a precarious stack of old crates. Just as they hoped, the cat, in its blind rage, followed them. With a final desperate leap, Clancy and Andy dove out of the way, and Nevermore crashed into the crates, triggering a carefully placed mechanism. The crates tumbled down, trapping the cat in a makeshift cage. Breathing heavily, Clancy and Andy stood victorious. They had faced the terror head on and lived to tell the tale. We did it, Clancy, Andy said grinning. That cat won't be bothering Aroundingtons anymore. As they made their way back to the town, the oldie station played softly in the background, a fitting soundtrack to their triumph. Clancy couldn't help but think of the lyrics to one of his favorite songs. We're dead on time, but alive in spirit. The town of Aroundingtons celebrated their heroes, and from that day on, Clancy and Andy were legends. They had proven that even the smallest creatures could overcome the greatest of evils, and that courage and friendship could keep them. The great fight against Nevermore in the bright light, cheers echoing through the night. They stood tall, bravely, hand in hand. Together they took the stand to erase the shadow off the land.